Bear River High School Sports, a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Stores, Riverside Corner Sinclair, Spike Powder Sports, and Cache Valley Daily. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to another exciting evening of Bear River Bears basketball. Our Bears have been on a roll. Only loss on the season was an opening night loss against Bonneville. But tonight we'll continue the North versus South battle as our Bears will be at Skyview High School again tonight for a matchup against the Desert Hills Thunder, a team that came in here, played their first game yesterday in the North-South battle and beat Skyview on their home floor in a 12-point victory, as the Bears came away with the victory last night by, what did we win last night, Dax? By 12?
12. 72-60.
And I'm blanking on who we even played last night.
It was Cedar.
Cedar. The Cedar Reds.
So yesterday you were forgetting names, and today we're forgetting
it's probably
teams.
not going to be any better today.
That's okay.
I'm Trent Carter. I'll be on the call tonight, and joining me for the third game in a row, Dax Sorensen. Dax, you've been doing a great job, and I hope we're going to have even a better game than we had last night. It was still a little bit of a struggle at times for the Bears, but ultimately we're able to come away with the win. What are you expecting? Maybe different or the same or just a little more focus tonight for tonight's game?
Yeah, in the post game yesterday we talked about how the Bears had a slow offensive game on Tuesday, and then yesterday at times they had a really slow defensive game. I mean, they let Cedar, who is a team that should not score 60 points on the Bears, they let them score 60. And so I honestly, going into this game, I expect it to be, okay, we had a rough offensive game, we fixed that yesterday. We had a rough defensive day yesterday, and I hope they fix that today. So I'm hoping to see a well-rounded game for the Bears, which is necessary. I mean, these guys love to shoot the ball. Desert Hills is a great shooting team. Yesterday against Skyview, both teams lived and died by the three. So it'll be interesting to see how the Bears defense reacts to that.
I love the Bears' chances when you go against teams that have good perimeter players, because for the last couple of years, defense has really been the Bears' calling card, and we've done well against teams that had guards that scored. The Bears' perimeter defense, for the most part, has been sensational with Kyver Jensen, Bridger Barfus, Jace Roberts' ability to come in and lock down players as well. So I'm looking forward to this matchup. What I really hope to see, Dax, is more of a complete game from start to finish.
Yeah.
Let's avoid some of those lulls. Start strong. Finish each quarter strong. That seems to be a big deal. The team who wins the ends of the quarters really puts themselves in position to, because you kill the confidence of the other team, and then you start the next quarter with the momentum as well. So let's see if they can put together a complete performance on both sides of the ball tonight. Just as a reminder, Kent's Market is the sponsor of tonight's pregame show. Kent's Market in Tremont was named gold medalist in Best of Northern Utah for grocery store, donuts, and catering. Not only does Kent's Market have all your grocery needs, but they have a sporting goods department for shooting sports, a pharmacy, and you can drop off your dry cleaning. Special thanks tonight to Kent's Market for sponsoring our pregame show. Adams Wealth Advisors powers tonight's broadcast, which you can find online at CashValleyDaily.com. Through that link, it takes you to a YouTube live page. If you want to just go to YouTube and search Bear River Sports, it should pull up our live stream from there as well. So lots of ways to listen to Bear River Bears basketball, and any road games that we have, you can catch live stream video as well. We'll take one short break. We'll be back, talk about a few things for tonight's matchup, and we'll get ready for tip-off. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Knorr Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
IFA and Tremonton's holiday sale runs through December 2nd, which includes a 2-day Black Friday sale November 24th and 25th. All clothing and accessories and all toys 20% off. Insulated footwear 25% off. See store for details. IFA and Tremonton. Online at ifacountrystores.com.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
Welcome back as we're getting ready for the Bear River Bears and the Desert Hills Thunder tonight in what should be a nice matchup. Two good teams. The Bears, again, I think we're on a 6-game winning streak. Are we 6-1 or 5-1?
5-1.
5-1. Bears have won 5 in a row. Only loss has been the opening night road loss at Bonneville. And the Desert Hill Thunder, they're off to a good start as well. I believe they only have 1 loss, maybe 2 on the season. Good shooting team. Coach Shaw mentioned it earlier last week that they're going to test us from the 3-point line. We'll see if the Bears can match that intensity on the defensive side of the ball. We're getting ready for national anthem and tip-off, but one thing quick, Dax, what's going to be the key tonight for the Bears, either on the offense or defensive end?
Well, for starters, I think their main guy is Eli Allred. He's a senior, and I have to say senior because for some reason I thought he was a sophomore. But he's their guy. Watching him yesterday, he'll pull it from wherever. He likes to get to the middle and pull up jump shot from wherever. So they got to lock him down and just played good defense on the 3-point line. They can't. I mean, it seems like every time Bear River plays a team, they fire away from the 3-point line. So the Bears got to take away the 3-pointer and do a good job on the inside too, so they're not giving up easy looks inside.
We'll take a short break as they do our national anthem, and we'll be back for lineups and tip-off on 104.9 The Ranch.
McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
With the holidays upon us, you have many choices when it comes to shopping for your family's feast. You should shop with a locally owned store like Kent's Market in Tremonton, your local hometown grocer. More information at kentsgrocery.com.
Cooler weather is here, and winter is just around the corner. Now is the time to prepare your home so you don't have any cold weather issues. Stop in and talk to Tom and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware in Tremonton. They'll help you get ready for the cold winter months.
Baking is a...
All right, let's get the starting lineups for tonight's game. Bears are the designated visiting team tonight. Kyver Jensen will step in the point guard position, 3-year starter. Joining him in the backcourt is Owen Olson. Number 10 is Bridger Barfus. Number 11, Jace Roberts. And number 24, also a 3-year starter, Garrick Marble. For Desert Hills, a junior, number 0, Mason Rasmussen. Number 1, a senior, is Jackson Holman. Number 11, junior, Ben Chase. Number 24, as Dax mentioned, is Eli Allred. He's a senior. And number 25, a sophomore, is Chaz Holbrook.
The Bears are coached by Reggie Shaw, and Desert Hills is coached by Chris Allred.
Reggie Shaw, the coach for Bear River. Chris Allred, the coach for Desert Hills. So we're just about ready to roll here. Bears will be in their red uniforms that are trimmed in black and white with black lettering. Desert Hills in their white uniforms that are trimmed in blue. Bears will be moving from right to left. Garrick Marble steps in for the tip, and he controls it, taps back to Bridger Barfus, and we're underway. Jace Roberts will come to the front court, hand off to Kyver Jensen. He'll move to the right wing. Looks inside to Garrick, nothing there. Swing it back around to Bridger. He'll fake a three, kick it over to left wing to Jace Roberts. Swing it back around to the right side. Now it's Olsen in the corner. He'll lob back to Bridger on the left wing. He'll make a move into the high post. Swing it around to Jace, who then gets it on the baseline to Kyver, who has to dribble out. Now they have it in the post to Garrick Marble, makes a move to the middle. Shots up and good. Beautiful offensive possession for the Bears. They were patient, and Garrick gets the 4-foot jumper to go. 2-0 Bears. Desert Hills on the other end. They'll dribble handoff a couple times on the perimeter. Now get it to the right wing to Holman. Holman throws it cross court. There's Allred. Olsen out to meet him. Allred fakes a three, looks to drive to the basket, gets into the paint, floats one up. Marble is there, and they'll call a foul on the way up. Looks like they will give this one to Owen Olsen. To the line, the senior Eli Allred for 2 shots.
You know, we mentioned in pregame, Eli Allred likes to get going to the middle. If he doesn't have that 3-which, he'll take it if you give him enough space. But he loves to go to the middle, and he's willing to take it all the way to the basket. He'll spin back. He'll just pull up for a jump shot, hard to guard.
Makes the first free throw. Second free throw is up, and that rattles around and in. Tie score, 2-2, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bears get it to Marble on the left wing. He'll throw it baseline to Kyver. Faces up, now hands it back to Marble in the paint. Kick it out, Roberts right wing. Swing it around to Barfus. Back to Marble up top. They'll throw it into the post to Kyver, who turns around and kicks it off the glass. I thought that was a little hard, but it rattles in, and that's 4-2 lead for the Bears.
Kyver channeled his inner Tim Duncan on that one.
Yeah, he did.
You don't see that often nowadays.
Desert Hills the other way. They'll get it right wing to Holman. He'll hand over to Allred.
Good defense by Gary, keeping his hand up, make sure he doesn't get an easy shot.
Still out on the perimeter for Desert Hills, nothing doing so far. They'll get it left wing. Here's a drive by Ben Chase. Backspin move to the left side, and he comes up short on the layup. Beautiful move, though. Bears rebound, and Owen Olsen will bring it to the front court. They'll throw it into the left corner for a three from Bridger Barfus. Just a little bit long. Rebound, Owen Olsen. He'll hand back to Jace, and the Bears will reset. Bridger Barfus comes through to get it. Throw cross court to Olsen. Left-hand drive is cut off. Hand back to Kyver. He'll drive, kick it over to the right wing. Jace fakes the shot. Now back to the left corner, and there's Eli Allred to pick off the pass. One too many cross-court passes on that possession for the Bears. Here's Allred, left-hand dribble, gets into the high post again, takes the fadeaway jump shot, a little strong off the rim, and rebound Garrick Marble. Jace will bring it to the front court. He'll throw another pass cross court, and that one's taken by Eli Allred again. He'll throw it ahead to Chaz Holbrook. He'll put his hand up, signal a play. Again, a few dribble handoffs on the perimeter, back to Eli Allred. He'll take the three, looks good, and it is good.
No communication on defense there. I mean, no one was talking. They turned their backs and lost him up top, and too easy for him.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone within 10 feet of him, and he knocks it down. 5-4 lead for Desert Hills. Bridger Barfus, right wing. He'll take a deep three, and that's short off the rim. Rebound, Holman for Desert Hills. He'll outlet to Ben Chase down the left side. The Bears get back defensively. Holbrook has it up top. They want to get it to Rasmussen, and he comes to get it. About 6 feet outside the three-point line. They'll hand over to Ben Chase. He's met by Kyver, and a little body bump. They'll call a foul on Kyver Jensen. So 2 team fouls on the Bears in the first quarter, none thus far on Desert Hills. First substitution of the game is Chase Curtis, the senior center, checks in, replacing Rasmussen. They'll trigger the inbound to Curtis, swing it around to Allred. Olsen's up on him. Allred takes the right-hand dribble, gets into the paint, loses the dribble, gets it back. Deflected again by Owen Olsen. Now Allred has it up top. Good active hands from the Bears on this possession. Here's a drive by Chase, left hand, into the post. Barfus comes in and knocks it out of his hands. Then it's retrieved by Olsen, and he throws ahead to Bridger. Nothing there, hands back to Gehrig. Here comes the rest of the Bears down the court, and they'll reset with Kyver. Into the high post, Marble. Back cut by Barfus. Beautifully done. Lays it up and in. Bridger Barfus from Gehrig Marble. Bears regain the lead 6-5. Just under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
If you're the Bears, you're trying to back cut off of everything. There's too many holes in this Desert Hills defense. They can't not use those.
There's a three. Deep right side from Allred. That's a little long. Hits off the back of the rim and taken by Olsen. He'll kick it ahead to Bridger Barfus. Looking to make something happen. Now quick kick it over to Jace. Left wing. Marble working for position. Now he'll come out and get it in the left corner. Swing it around to Olsen. Gehrig into the high post. Nothing doing. Now they'll get it to him there. Faces up. Throws it to Kyver under the basket. Boy, threaded the needle. The defense was there, and Kyver lays that one up and in.
There's that cut again. It's going to be there all night.
He almost cut and just sat down right there, and Gehrig still found him. Now Desert Hills on the other end, trailing 8-5. Allred has it at the top of the three-point line. Marble's out to meet him. He gets to the high post, kicks it left wing for a three from Holman, and that's missed. Bears in there to corral the rebound. It's taken by Gehrig.
It's another thing that the Bears have done good so far that they didn't yesterday is rebound at the start of the game. They've come down. I wouldn't be surprised if they're leading the boards by 1 or 2 or 3 right now, which isn't a lot, but early in the game that makes a difference.
Marble already has at least 3 rebounds and a couple of assists. Here's a three in the right corner from Bridger Barfus. Kyver goes to get it on the backside. He'll reverse layup just short off the rim, and it's taken on the rebound by Chaz Holbrook. He'll outlet to Chase, who traveled. They didn't call it. He'll get to the rim, lay it up left hand, and score. Ben Chase cuts the lead to 1, 8-7 Bears. Gehrig Marble on the right wing. He'll throw it cross court to Olsen. He'll fake a three, gets it under to Kyver. Lost the handle for just a moment. Trying to get up. Wanted the foul, won't get the contact, and it's taken by Allred on the rebound.
They've all got their backs turned. They're letting him go too easy.
Allred pulls up from 15 feet, knocks it down. Eli Allred.
No communication on that one. Can't happen.
Bridger Barfus on the right wing for the Bears. Throws it back up top to Jace. Desert Hills has taken the lead 9-8. They'll get it in the high post to Gehrig, and he's hit up the side of the head. They'll call the foul. Be the first team foul on Desert Hills.
That's a call that Gehrig has not gotten all season.
Yeah, he's been banged around just a little bit. He's used to it. He gets this call. Mason Sorensen checks in for the Bears, along with Cash Avery. And Kyver Jensen and Jace Roberts will come out. Mason gets it on the inbound. He'll hand back to Avery. Swing it over to Olsen, left wing. Now in the corner, Bridger Barfus. Back up top to Gehrig. Back over to Bridger on the left side. He'll throw it cross court to Owen Olsen. Get it into the high post to Gehrig. He turns, shoots, rattles around, comes out. Deflected and taken by Eli Allred. He'll come down the right side. Now he'll kick it over to Chase from the right corner for three, and that's good. Ben Chase knocks down a three on the dish from Eli Allred. 12-8 Desert Hills. Marble above the three-point line. Throws it on the baseline to Cash Avery. He shoots a shot that comes up short. Goes after his own rebound, but it's taken by Mason Sorensen. Now left wing to Cash Avery. He looks to throw it into Mason. Lazy pass is deflected and taken away. They'll outlet down the one side. Up for the slam dunk is Eli Allred, and Coach Shaw calls a timeout as Desert Hills off and rolling here. 14 for Desert Hills, 8 for our Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
When selecting your flour, make sure you use one with hand-selected grains, expertly milled for passionate bakers. Central Milling, Red Rose, and Gilt Edge Flour are those brands. Always choose the best for your table.
This is Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
Do you?
Welcome back, Bears fans. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Desert Hills has gone on a little run here to grab a 14-8 lead. And as you mentioned, Dax, a lot of it has just simply been the communication on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Desert Hills has kind of got out in semi-fast break, but one time no one cut him off, and another time 2 guys went to cut him off and left a wide open 3.
I mean, one thing you never do is run straight down the court with your back turned directly to them, just staring at the wall. That can't happen, and there's got to be communication. You have to have your head on a swivel, or else they're just going to get run-out layups all day.
Bridger Barfus, right wing for the Bears. He'll throw it cross court to Cash Avery. He'll set his feet for 3 and splash it home. Beautifully done, Cash Avery. Bears cut the lead to 3, 14-11. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Desert Hills works it around the perimeter. They'll run a few cutters through. Rasmussen comes to retrieve up top. They'll swing it around to Holman. Holman hits the cutter underneath. Garrick Marble up there to swat it away. The Bears will outlet down the right side. Cash Avery pulls up from 10 feet. He'll miss the jump shot. In there battling for it is Bridger Barfus. They'll call a jump ball with 8 seconds to go. On the possession arrow, it will go back to Desert Hills. Desert Hills will pick it up. They'll run to the front court. Oh, almost another miscommunication. Getting to the basket is Hunter Clark. He'll miss the floating shot, and Cash Avery heaves one up at the buzzer and almost banked it in. Comes hard off the rim, and the Bears will trail by 3 at the end of 1. 14 for Desert Hills, 11 for our Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Electrical system service, Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
IFA and Tremonton's holiday sale continues through December 2nd. Lazy One pajamas are 25% off. Camp Chef and Traeger grills on sale, plus grab all the accessories. All toys 15% off. This and more at IFA and Tremonton. See stores for details online at ifacountrystores.com.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City offer schools, church groups, and nonprofits an exclusive 5-cent per copy for color copies. They have the fastest, highest quality printers in northern Utah at the lowest cost to you, less than black and white. Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City.
For over 7.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to the start of the second quarter. The Bears trailing Desert Hills by 3. Starting the second quarter, it will be Cash Avery, Braden Ritter, Mason Sorensen, Kyver Jensen, and Jace Roberts. Kyver will inbound in the backcourt to Jace, and he'll bring it into the front court. Kyver, right wing, throws it into Sorensen on the right block. Faces up, gets it to Ritter. Ritter looks to make his move, goes left, back to the middle. Misses the shot, kicks it back out to Jace on the rebound from Mason Sorensen. Someone's got to come to help out. It's Kyver. Mason takes it in the corner. Up top to Cash Avery. He shoots the 3. That's short. There for the rebound is Sorensen, who puts it back up and in nicely on the backside. Mason Sorensen for 2. Long outlet from Desert Hills to Eli Allred. He'll fake the shot, go baseline, kick it back over in the left corner. Now they'll dribble back around. There's a drive down the left baseline. No resistance there as Jackson Holman gets past Ritter, goes up for the shot, and they have to foul him.
You know, Kyver tried to take a charge there, and I think if obviously Ritter fouled him, but if Kyver's not going to get that call, he's too far under. He's almost on the other side. By the time that whatever his name is gets to him, who was that?
That was Jackson Holman.
Holman. By the time he gets to him, I mean, he's already shot the ball. The ref's going to let that go. And so help defense has got to get over faster. And honestly, if he gets over faster, probably takes that away.
First free throw is good by Holman. He'll get another. And the second one is also good. 16-13, Desert Hills. Just underway here in the second quarter. Kyver brings it front court, left side. Jace Roberts will go baseline, set a screen for Ritter. Ritter gets it on the block. Lets the traffic clear through, kick it around the corner. Jace will take the right wing three, and that's good. Jace Roberts hit a big three in yesterday's game, and he's off to a good start here. Tie game, 16 all. Right wing now, pull up three from Desert Hills. That's hard off the rim. Oh, man, Eli Allred came in and just hammered him on the rebound, and they'll get the call. So the three was missed by Holman, and Allred on the rebound attempt, he'll pick up the foul.
You know, I think the Bears got lucky again on that one. There's just another miscommunication on a fast break, and, you know, they don't turn their backs, and Holman gets a three-pointer, but luckily doesn't knock it down. Well, luckily for us.
Yeah, Roberts left wing. He'll kick it in the corner to Kyber Jensen. He'll fake baseline, now throw it back out to Jay, swing it around to Cash Avery. He'll now take the left-hand dribble, get it in the high post to Ritter. Back cut nicely. There's Mason Sorensen, goes up for the jam, but the defense recovered, and then he tried to lay it in. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Desert Hill. I would have liked to see him just flush that on him anyway. He almost tried to change it in midair.
Yeah, he did. He hesitated. I mean, I think he got slapped on the wrist, too.
Yes, he
but
did.
Honestly, against a guy like Mason, the little guy's not going to get called for the foul because he should probably just dunk that.
Mason hands it into Ritter underneath, and he goes up for the shot, and he is fouled. And they'll call this one. He'll be at the line for two.
So I'm trying to figure out how many Allred has right now. He's got two in the last two plays. That last foul was on him, and that one was two. So he's got two or three.
At least has two.
Yeah.
I would guess it's only two, or he'd probably be coming out of this game. First free throw is good from Braden. 6:08 to go. Bears with a 1-point lead. We'll see if they can make it two. Second free throw is up. Hard off the back rim, and there's Mason Sorensen high for the rebound, and he'll reset to Ritter, swing it around to Roberts. Now Cash Avery left wing. Back up top to Kyver. He'll take the left-hand dribble, get it back into the post to Ritter, and over his back is number 13, Jordan Ebert, and he picks up the foul. Cash Avery will inbound under the basket for the Bears. They'll get it to Jace in the left corner. Now back to Cash Avery. Into the high post is Ritter. He'll turn and face up. Kyver will take the left wing three. Looks good. Ooh, rattles off, and there's Sorensen again on the rebound. He goes up strong and scores.
Mason's being big on the boards here in the second quarter.
Nice job on the backside. That's twice he's got one of those layups.
He's coming off a game where he twisted his ankle again, too.
Bears by 3, 19-16. Left wing, Ben Chase. He looks and surveys, sees what's going on. They'll get it to Allred up top, fake a three, drive into the paint. Tough shot. Oh, boy, I think I got bailed out there. They'll get Mason Sorensen on the call. He'll be at the line for two.
Did they get Mason or Cash on that one?
He called 2-3. It looked like he had two hands up.
All right.
Just not a fan of those calls when the player's kind of going in there with nowhere to go.
Yeah, he's kind of out of control. There's nothing you can do except try not to foul him. Almost put your hands down because he's so out of control. It's going to be a foul.
So the first free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 2. The second one is good as well. It's a 1-point game. As they'll sub in now, as Allred will come out at the 5:25 mark, the second quarter. Bears by 1. Now Desert Hills will extend their defense full court. Kyver breaks it, gets down the right side. They'll come to trap, and he'll throw it cross court to Ritter. Jace sets his feet for another 3, and that one's good again. Roberts is 2 for 2 from downtown. Bears up 4. Desert Hills left wing, that's Chase. Again, surveying, see what's going to happen. Now he'll take the right-hand dribble to the high post, back out, kick it right wing. Jordan Ebert. He'll throw it up top to Holman. He'll take the 3. That's blocked by Mason Sorensen. He gets the ball. He's moved to the front court, right wing. He'll wait for his team to come back with him. Kyver has it, swing it to Jace. Now Mason, he throws it just past Mason, but it's recovered by Ritter on the right wing. Now they'll get it into the post to Mason. He'll go baseline, spin back the middle, throw up the right-hand hook from the base, and this comes up just short. Rebound, Desert Hills. Chase left wing again. Now he'll come to the middle of the floor. Crossover on Sorensen. Go all the way to the basket. No help defense on that one, and he'll lay it up with the left hand. 2-point game. Bears 22. Desert Hills 20. Cash Avery left wing. As Garrig Marble, Owen Olson, and Bridger Barfus are set to check back in. They'll get it to Ritter in the post. He fakes once, goes up strong, banks it off the glass, and scores. Braden Ritter. Him and Mason Sorensen have both played great minutes here in the first half. Desert Hills quickly the other way. They'll get it into the left corner to Ebert. He'll throw it up top to Hunter Clark. He'll drive left side, get it into about 8 feet, and bank it off the glass and score. Tough shot. Beautifully done.
Good defense, too. That's one that you can't do much better than just put your hands up and pray, really.
Kyver Jensen, hard drive the other way, floats it off the glass. He misses it. Rebound backside Ritter. He went up with the left hand and shoots it over the basket. Desert Hills on the board. Hunter Clark, front court, throw it right wing to Chase. He'll half-heartedly fake a three. Oh, deflected by Cash Avery. He had his back turned to the play, almost came with the steal. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter again and start over.
That's why you got a C-man, C-ball there.
Yeah, he had his hand in the right position, just couldn't see it. Here's a three from the top of the key by Holman. He misses it, and Kyver chases it down, knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Bearver's ball in front of their own bench. Cash Avery will come out, and Sorensen and Ritter as well.
Who have both had, actually Cash too. I mean, he hit that one big shot at the end of the first.
He's hit a couple of shots, yeah.
They've all had great minutes.
I think that's why we saw some extended rest from some of the starters as the subs came in tonight ready to play. 2-point lead for the Bears, just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Olsen has it up top. He'll swing it over to Bridger Barfus. Now Bridger dribbles to the right side, throws it into the post to Garrig Marble. He can't retrieve the pass. Just wide of him, and it'll go out of bounds, Desert Hills.
I mean, that's a good look still. He had him pinned on his right side. All he has to do is drop step left, and, you know, again, Bridger Barfus made the right call, just couldn't put it in the right spot.
The other end, Desert Hills gets it into the high post. They'll kick back now. Here's Chase for a lefty three, and that's missed. Storming in on the rebounds, those Desert Hills, they'll come away with it. Here's a hard drive by Clark, kick it over for another corner three. And this one is good.
Should be two.
Chaz Holbrook.
Thought maybe he had his foot on the line.
They'll give him three. Desert Hills by one, 25-24. On the other end, they'll get it to Marble in the post. Owen Olsen cuts through, kicks it back over to Bridger Barfus. He misses the three, but Garrick's there, goes up strong, get in there. He missed the shot, but he'll be at the line for two. So Garrick has played a fantastic game as well in this first half. Multiple rebounds, multiple assists. Let's see if we can get him in the scoring column.
Yeah, I think
he scored the first one.
He had the first basket, but other than that, he's been pretty cold shooting. Hasn't shot a ton either, though.
First free throw's up and good from Garrick. That ties the score at 25. Second free throw from Garrick is up, and that's good. Bears grab the 2-point lead, 26-25. Bears by one. Here's Clark, right wing. He'll throw it up top to Rasmussen. Back to Clark on the right side. He'll come to screen. They won't use it. Now he will, and Olsen steps in front of him. Now back to the right side as Jace cuts him off. Back up top, almost taken away, but Desert Hills recovers. They'll swing it up top. Now to the left side as Ben Chase takes it. He'll fake left, now dribble. Jensen's out with him. Up top, Rasmussen. Now right wing. Back and forth we go. Under 10 on the shot clock. Here's a drive into the high post. Have to turn and fade away with a wild shot. That's missed, and here's a foul on the rebound attempt from Jackson Holman.
That'll put the Bears at the line.
Yeah, Desert Hills has really been aggressive at going after balls, but they've done it a little wildly. Just kind of fly in.
No, a little bit out of control there, and which is why you've seen a couple foul calls. I mean, that one on Eli Allred where he came flying in for the rebound just without caring who was there and steamrolled. I think it was Jace, but
I guess you try it a few times and see if you can get away with it.
Yeah, they have not.
Olsen's left-handed free throw is up and good as the Desert Hills Thunder are in the penalty. That extends the Bears' lead to 2. We have 1 minute and 30 seconds to go in the first half. Olsen's second free throw, that's up, looks good, and it is good. 3-point lead for the Bears. See if they can finish this quarter strong, go into the half with some momentum. Ben Chase up top. The lanky junior, he's got some legs and arms on him. Good basketball player from what we've seen here early. He'll throw up top. Here's a three from Holman again, and he's been cold. He's really put the ball up deep from three. Hasn't been able to knock any down. Chase Roberts now on the right wing for the Bears. He'll throw it to Gehrig on the right wing. Now underneath the Kiver. He's got it near the basket. He'll decide to retreat, dribble out. Now they'll get it in the post to Marble.
Go to work, Gehrig.
Oh, he looks to go back baseline. It's deflected, but Jace grabs it. Kiver on the right wing. Underneath to Gehrig.
Hey,
Two-hand slam. Gehrig Marble. He turned. No one was there, and he went up and flushed it down.
Attaboy, Gehrig.
30-25 Bears.
He's been looking for that for a long time.
Here's a three on the other end from Chase. That comes off the rim, and there's Gehrig on the rebound. Outlet, baby, let's go. Bears will decide to slow it down. I wanted a fast break. They'll take the last shot of the quarter if they want.
This is a good way to end a half if they can keep the ball through the rest of the half. I mean, whether they score or not, they're still going into halftime with a lot of momentum.
Olsen left wing. He'll fake the drive. Now come back to the right. Needs a little help. Needs some help again. Now Kiver will come and get it. And the Bears are out of position here, and Coach Shaw will call a timeout to hopefully prevent a turnover. Gehrig comes back to the bench with the old raise the roof going on. That was a big momentum play. We'll keep it right here as we've got just 10 seconds to go before halftime. A reminder, stay tuned for our halftime report as we'll come back, talk about some of the high points of the first half, talk about what adjustments may need to be made. Some of our great sponsors for tonight's game. Bob's Body Shop. Did you break or chip your windshield? If so, Bob's Body Shop in Tremonton can fix it. A preferred auto body repair center right in Tremonton. Plus, they'll take care of all the insurance paperwork for you. Bob's Body Shop in Tremonton. Central Milling is an employee-owned and operated company. They are the Ferrari of flour. Chances are you have used flour products from Central Milling. They're in most local stores. Special thanks again to Central Milling.
Also, we should probably apologize about the stream on YouTube. It's kind of skipping, and we're kind of seeing that we're not able to hook up to the internet like we were yesterday. And we have a little, I don't know what that is, but it's
a little hot spot. But sometimes they just don't give you the the bandwidth or whatever you need to stream. So we apologize if the feed is a little choppy. We're running with the best we have here. Kiver now 2 on the shot, 1 on the shot. Olsen for the lefty 3. Oh, that would have been big to end the first half. Bears get a good look. They'll come off the rim, and they're going to go into half with a 5-point lead over the Desert Hills Thunder. We'll take a short break and be back for our halftime show. You're listening to Bear for Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays. Witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
IFA and Tremonton's holiday sale runs through December 2nd, which includes a 2-day Black Friday sale November 24th and 25th. All clothing and accessories and all toys 20% off. Insulated footwear 25% off. See store for details. IFA and Tremonton. Online at IFACountryStores.com.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
All right, Bears fans, we took a little break there. We tried to see if we could make a better connection, tried it on the phone, tried a few different things. Unfortunately, the stream is just going to be as good as it is, which sounds like isn't great, but nothing we can do to make it better. So we apologize, but internet is what it is. Some of the high points, Dax, from the first half.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears did a lot better job on the boards in the first half. I mean, I think that's why you see them with the lead. Yesterday, they still went in up 3 yesterday at halftime, but they should have been up 15. They played good enough on offense that they shouldn't have had a problem, and they did because they just let Cedar get third, fourth chance points, and they've done a much better job at that. Also on the defensive end, they've done a good job at guarding Eli Allred, who I don't know how many points he had yesterday. That sounds really unprofessional of me, but he led them in scoring yesterday against Skyview, and the Bears have done a really good job. He's got 2 or 3 fouls on him right now, and so no, on defense overall, I mean, they've had a solid defensive showing today, and on offense, I mean, they've put up another 30 points, so not bad on offense either.
Yeah, I thought there were a lot of positives to take away from the first half. The perimeter defense got better as the half went on. The shots got a little bit tougher for Desert Hills. They haven't been able to knock down the threes consistently. I think as long as you focus on that perimeter defense and do what you can to prevent drives at this, I know it's hard to do both. Either you're going to give up the drive or you're going to give up the three. And I think the Bears defenders are good enough, one-on-one defenders, that they can do both. And we'll see how that translates over here in the second half. Just a few seconds to go here as the teams finish their warm-up shots in preparation for the second half. We'll keep it here. Again, one of the keys, I think, in the first half when the Bears started to go on that little mini run was really their bench performers. As we mentioned, Cash Avery hit a few big shots. Mason Sorensen had some big plays on the baseline. There was someone else that came in. Ritter. Braden played great. So those three combined really helped weather the storm and actually get the lead back when the starters were on the bench.
Yeah, no, they definitely came out ready to play today, which I think something yesterday was that when that second group came in, they just weren't quite all there. And today that hasn't been the case. They've came out and they played much better coming off the bench.
Both teams now take the floor. Bears will come back with their first five they started the game with. Kyver Jensen, Bridger Barfus, Jace Roberts, Garrick Marble, and Owen Olson. Again, they forget to turn the music off. We got the game going.
Little Rachel Platten never hurt no one.
Eli Allred gets into the paint. He'll have to kick it back out on the right wing, swing it over into the corner to Holman. There they kill the music. Rasmussen up top, swing it around to the right side again. Nowhere to go. Everything on the perimeter right now for Desert Hills. This is probably how they like it, honestly. Here's Eli Allred on the left wing. He'll now right dribble into the high post, take a difficult fadeaway shot over Jace Roberts, and that's missed. Bridger Barfus battles for the rebound. Marbles on the floor. He tips it over to Bridger Barfus, and we're off and rolling. Jace Roberts now down the right wing. He'll throw it cross court to Kyver. He'll fake left, now go right, kick it to Bridger Barfus. Wide open three is good. Bridger Barfus says, thank you, I got one down, and it's now an 8-point lead for the Bears, 33-25.
That's why shooters like him should keep shooting. He's missed 3 or 4 now and finally knocks one down. He's a great shooter, so I'm glad he kept shooting.
Holbrook on the other end for Desert Hills. Now they'll get it into the high post. Spin move, now they'll kick it out to Allred for a three, and that's long off the back rim. Rebound, Garrick Marble. Jace on the move, now Owen Olson, look out behind you. Now Barfus left wing. He'll throw it to Olson, he'll take the 15-foot jumper from the baseline, that's missed. There's Marble again, goes up strong. Ooh, almost had an and one, but he'll be at the free throw line. Garrick has come out big again in the second half.
Yeah, I love how he's finally being aggressive on offense. I mean, obviously a dunk is going to help you feel a little bit more confident, but the last few games he struggled to get that confidence that he usually plays with, and so this is kind of I feel like since Bonneville, this is the first time we've seen Garrick really settle down and be his confident self.
First free throw is good, and it's amazing how that confidence translates onto the defensive side. He's been a beast on the board, and he's made some excellent defensive plays as well.
Yeah, and I mean his teammates see it too. I think Mason and Braden coming off the bench, and Cash too, they see that Garrick's finally confident, and they feel confident themselves.
Second free throw is missed, and Olson tried to reach over the head of the Desert Hills player and couldn't quite tap it away. He'll get the foul. .6:30 to go in the third quarter. Bears by 9, 34-25. Left wing now for Holbrook. He'll try and drive on Garrick. He's there to cut him off. They'll kick it back to Chase. Now back to Holbrook. He'll drive again on Garrick Marble. Get to the baseline. Olson comes over to help. Leaves Chase open in the left corner for three. He misses that one. Backside rebound, Olson. Kyver now down the left wing. Eyes up. Now throws it in to Marble. On the left block, he'll turn and face up. Shoot that shot. He goes middle, spins back baseline, throws it off the glass and scores. He says, hold on, Trent, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to make my move baseline.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah,
okay?
11-point lead for the Bears as they've come out rolling here in the third quarter. Here's Eli Allred. He'll fake a three. Right-hand dribble to the top of the key. Swing it back to the left wing. They've got Rasmussen in the post. They won't go to him. Back to Allred. Marble's up there to meet him. Drive into the paint. Fall back from 8 feet, and Marble says, had his arm up, but he actually was moving towards Allred on that play. Otherwise, I don't think he gets the foul call.
Yeah, It's a tough call. He tried to stay straight up, but got him with the body.
So Allred will go to the line for 2. First free throw's up, and it rattles around and goes in. Second free throw is up, and that's good. Cuts the lead back to 9, 36-27 Bears. Barfus now handles for Bear River, throws it over to the left side to Kyver Jensen. Owen Olson cuts through, lets the traffic clear, and he floats it off the glass for 2. Beautiful feed, beautiful finish. Front court, right side, Desert Hills. Kyver reaches in for the steal. Olson gets on the floor. He says, let's tie this baby up, but he actually takes it away. Now they'll reach in and try and tie him up, and they will.
Bears ball.
Excellent from Owen Olson. As Kyver deflected it, and Owen just dove in there. Bears will have it on the possession arrow. Jace in the backcourt. He'll bring it slowly across the timeline. Left side Kyver. Olson comes up top. They'll dribble handoff to him. Now they've got Marble in the post. He jumps up high to grab it. Waits to see what the defense is going to do. Now he'll go to the middle of the floor, turn around, shoot it up and in. Garrick Marble has come out on fire in the second half.
Gives him the shrug. He's channeling his inner Michael Jordan in the 1992 finals.
Here's Eli Allred. He'll look to drive again on Garrick. Garrick's there again. Tough fadeaway shot. This time Garrick blocks it. Owen Olson on the board. Kyver down the right side. Kick it to Bridger Barfus. Throws it into Garrick on the block. Why not? Go again, big guy. He goes middle. Back to the right. Shot comes short off the rim, but it's tapped out to him, and he rebounds it. And as they go down to the floor, they'll call a jump ball. We got a injured Desert Hills player. Looks like he's holding his arm. Now he says, I'll be all right. I don't want to come out of the game. But Desert Hills is going to call a timeout. Much needed for them as the Bears have steamrolled them here in the third quarter. 40 for Bear River, 27 for Desert Hills, 4:18 to go. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Political elections to breaking news to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
With the holidays upon us, you have many choices when it comes to shopping for your family's feast. You should shop with a locally owned store like Kent's Market in Tremonton, your local hometown grocer. More information at kentsgrocery.com.
Cooler weather is here, and winter is just around the corner. Now is the time to prepare your home so you don't have any cold weather issues. Stop in and talk to Tom and his team at Greer's Do It Best Hardware in Tremonton. They'll help you get ready for the cold winter months.
Baking is a central part of any celebration. When selecting your flour, make sure you use one with hand-selected grains, expertly milled for passionate bakers. Central Milling, Red Rose, and Gilt Edge Flour are those brands. Always choose the best for your table.
4:18 to go in the third quarter. Bears up by 13 as they've come out strong in the second half. That's been on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing excellent defense. When Allred gets inside the paint and wants that turnaround jump shot, they're throwing their hands up. Garrett got called for one, but other than that, I mean, he shot 2 or 3 of those now, and they've covered 2 out of the 3 really well.
Desert Hills has it. Left wing. They'll throw up top to Chase Curtis. He'll dribble, handoff, and that's cut off by Barfus. Beautifully done on the defense. Now they'll have to reset again. This time it's a drive baseline. That's cut off. They'll throw back to the middle. Kyver says, thank you very much. He's off to the races. He'll go up strong for the right-hand layup, and it's blocked by Ben Chase, who is long, but they got him with the body, and Kyver will shoot 2.
Yeah, he just had his arm on his hip. I mean, other than that, they're not going to call that. And is that kind of a ticky-tack call? Yeah. But, I mean, he rode him with that arm, and, you know, that's a foul.
Yep. Kyver will step to the line. First one's up, and it's good. Kyver for the second free throw. That looks short. It comes off the front of the rim. Bridger Barfus hustling. He tries to get on the floor to time up. Still trying. Now it's taken away by Jace. He'll hand back to Gehrig. Bears will reset up top with Bridger Barfus. 3:35 to go in the quarter. Marble faces up, now kicks it into the corner to Barfus. Nothing doing. Now he'll hand back to Kyver. Kyver will get a screen from Gehrig. He'll go left-hand dribble all the way in the post. Hits a cutter in. Olsen has nowhere to go. Now he looks for relief, and he'll hand back to Gehrig. There's under 6 on the shot clock. Barfus cuts through, gets the feed from Gehrig, and lays it up with the left hand. Unbelievable finish. Thread the needle. Somehow Bridger Barfus got it in the basket with 2 seconds on the shot clock. There's a travel. He's been doing that a few times this game. Just kind of takes that little hop step before he dribbles, and this time Chase gets called for the travel. Bears by 16. Keep putting it on them right here. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Kyver will hand to Bridger Barfus. They'll let him bring it into the front court. They'll throw into the high post. They try and come over Gehrig's back. This time they knock it away to the middle of the floor. Go all the way in for the tough shot, and he makes it.
Wow.
And a foul. Eli Allred.
That is a really tough shot. Credit to Eli Allred there for going through the contact.
They give the foul to Gehrig. As Gehrig will come out after he picks up the foul. Mason Sorensen.
I think that's 3 on Gehrig there.
So he'll get a break. Allred's first free throw is up, and that's good. Did I miss the first? No, he made the basket. See, I told you I'm still not with it tonight.
That's an and one.
And one. He completes the three-point play, cuts the lead to 13, 43-30. Now Desert Hills will put on some full court pressure, see if they can generate some turnovers. Jace patiently brings it to the front court. Now they trap. Gets it to Bridger. They'll throw it into the high post to Mason. He turns and faces up, looks to make a move. Now kicks back out to Kyver. Mason tries to repost. Now Kyver goes left-hand dribble. Now back to the right. Goes up strong. Is bumped but deflected out of bounds. They'll say it's out of bounds Bear River ball. Kyver will inbound. They lob it in for Mason. He takes it. Now hands over to Owen Olsen. He'll try and go baseline. Kicks it over to Kyver. Sets his feet for 3. Looks good. It is good. Kyver Jensen for 3. Lead back to 16. Oh, and the Bears struggle to get back, but thankfully the ball is thrown over the head of Chase Curtis and out of bounds. The Bears almost got caught on that one. Again, Desert Hills will extend their pressure on the inbound. Chase will bring it again to the front court. Get it over to Bridger Barfus, left wing. They post up Sorensen. He now turns and faces up on the baseline, dribbles back the middle, goes baseline again, kicks it out to Kyver. He'll repost. This time Chase comes through Mason and takes the ball away on the inlet pass, and then he throws it away to the Bear River bench. Oh, it's one of those passes you make. As soon as you let it go, you're like, oh boy. It's corralled nicely by the bench of the Bears. And Jace will inbound.
There's a steal by Brody Miller on the bench there.
Put it in the stat book. Jace will trigger in the backcourt to Kyver. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bears by 16. Kyver gets a screen from Mason. Kyver goes all the way to the basket, floats it up and in. Wow, he even lost his footing and still got it in there. Outlet the other way. The ball bounced off the official's back as Eli Allred tried to jump up to corral it. But they say Allred stepped on the line when he went up to grab it. It'll be Bear River's ball on the turnover.
I think it was because the ref was out of bounds, actually.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
If the ref is out of bounds, that counts as a player out of bounds.
I mean, not that it matters, but.
Olsen will inbound. Full court pressure again. He'll lob it into Bridger Barfus. He'll throw it over to Kyver.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Kyver on the step-back dribble sent the defender flying. Now Barfus makes a move into the high post. Cut by Owen Olsen. There was no one there. Luckily, it goes to Mason Sorensen.
Oh.
He goes up like he was going to flush it and kisses it off the glass for two.
Bears got to get back, though. Again, there's that lazy. They
Just
let him get back.
kind of letting them
Yeah.
slip behind him. Here's Allred for Desert Hills. Bears by 20, 50-30. In the game that was very close in the first half. The Bears have absolutely come out and shocked the Thunder. Here's a drive and a foul on the Bears.
So far, we haven't seen the Skyview student section booing the Bears either.
Yeah. Desert Hills will inbound. Olsen tries to steal it. It's corralled by Chase. He'll cross over, dribble a couple of times, size up the defense. Now he'll hand back to Holbrook. And as Chase Curtis tried to get to the high post, Bridger Barfus gives him a bump, and he'll be called for the foul. That's the 5th team foul on the Bears. So the next one, this is the next one. It's free throws, I believe. 2 shots. So kind of the one thing you definitely don't want to do here is put them on the line with a chance to score and the clock stopped. They do convert on the free throw. It's Chase Curtis, the senior center.
And I think a big thing going into the fourth quarter is they can't afford to just give them 5 fouls real quick. I mean, this is a game that if you just play smart offense and smart defense, it's not going to get much closer, if any closer.
Both free throws are good. Cuts the lead to 18, 50-32. 36 seconds to go in the half. Kyver will dribble out near half court. Now throw it over to Olsen. Back to Kyver. Bears want to let most of this clock run off. Still out by half court is Kyver. He'll do a couple crossover dribbles. 18 to go in the half. 10 on the shot clock. Here's Ritter to set the screen. Kyver hard to the basket again. Kicks it over to Avery. There's a 3. Looks good. It is good. Cash Avery on a beautiful feed from Kyver Jensen. 5 seconds to go. Here's Allred. He'll drive hard with the left hand. Pull up. And they reach in.
They bailed him out.
Kyver Jensen and Cash Avery were both there, and they call a foul on the pass off, and I didn't see who they called it on.
Called it on, I think Kyver, I think it was on Kyver. Honestly, I mean, Kyver was saying he got all ball. In that situation, it doesn't matter if you get all ball. If you slap down on a shot like that, it's a foul.
First free throw is short off the rim for Eli Allred, who it's been a struggle since the first quarter for him.
Kudos on that to the Bears defense. I mean, they've played an excellent defensive game so far.
Second free throw from Allred. That's good. Bears have 1.6 seconds to get a shot. They'll inbound to Kyver. He has to let it fly in a hurry. He does. Throws it over everything. Geez, Kyver, a little softer on the shot.
He needs to stop lifting.
Bears will go up by 20 as we head to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
Greg Madsen. A few years ago, my wife of 37 years, Sherry, passed away from cancer. Red Funeral Home was amazing when it came to taking care of my family's needs. If you're in that situation, contact Red Funeral Home. Let Joe and Josh Rudd serve your family in your time of need.
Wonder why Riverside Corner Sinclair on Valley View Highway is so darn busy? It's because they serve up the best hot made-to-order breakfast, lunch, and dinners around. And it just gets better and better. Make sure to stop and fill up your car and yourself at Riverside Corner Sinclair.
Do you have a backup generator, or have you explored the options of adding one to your home? Golden Spike Electric can find the right model for your needs. Find them online at gsegenerators.com or call 435-257-3016.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bears will get the ball to start the fourth quarter. They're up 20, 53-33. Cash Avery's out there with Kyver Jensen, Mason Sorensen, Owen Olsen, and Braden Ritter. Entry pass into Ritter is deflected by Chase. Curtis, and it goes out of bounds off the Bears, and Desert Hills will come the other way.
Yeah, they're just trying to force that pass in there. I mean, they've got a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter. They need to just slow it down, take their time, get shots that they want, and stop trying to force stuff.
Chase has it on the other end. Now he'll pass up top. They'll kick it left corner to Allred. Olson's there on him. Now inside to Curtis. Curtis looks to make a move. Mason Sorensen's there. Great defense. They'll kick it out for a 3 on the right wing, and that's good from Jackson Holman, who has struggled mightily from the floor. Knocks that one down. Cuts the lead to 17, 53-36. Cash Avery now handles on the other end for the Bears. Over to Olson, left wing. Kyver now in the left corner. Ritter cuts through. Kyver drives into the paint. Nothing doing. Ducks under the defender. Floats it up and in. Another difficult shot from Kyver Jensen. Bears back up 19.
And Garrick Bridger and Jace checked in, ready to come into the game too.
Allred up top for Desert Hills. Throw it right wing. Nothing going there. Chase trying to post up Cash Avery. Now they'll get a 3 from Chase in the corner, and he knocks it down. Ben Chase, good-looking lefty shot. And back-to-back three-pointers from Desert Hills. That's what they do best. Don't want them to get hot here and go on a run. Here's Sorensen on the right wing. He'll hand back to Kyver. Ritter's in the post. They get it into him. Faces up, throws it cross court to Avery. He makes a catch, gets to about 12 feet, shoots it up and in. Boy, the Bears are finding the net tonight.
It's a tough shot to make there, mid-range. Again, that's one that you don't see often. It's either a three-pointer or a layup nowadays.
There's Chase Curtis. He's looking for help on the perimeter. Back to Ben Chase. Just made a 3 a minute ago. He's up top, crosses over Ritter, gets to about 8 feet and floats it up and in. Ben Chase. Coach Shaw says, let's take a timeout, try and calm the little run that Desert Hills is trying to get on here. It's still 16-point lead for the Bears. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
IFA and Tremont's holiday sale continues through December 2nd. Lazy One pajamas are 25% off. Camp Chef and Traeger grills on sale, plus grab all the accessories. All toys 15% off. This and more at IFA and Tremont. See stores for details online at IFACountryStores.com.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City offers schools, church groups, and nonprofits an exclusive 5-cent per copy for color copies. They have the fastest, highest quality printers in northern Utah at the lowest cost to you, less than black and white. Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contest. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
If you enjoyed a delicious bowl of cereal this morning, chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brands cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
5:54 to go in the game. Bears up by 16. Desert Hills has come out in the fourth quarter and played much better. They've made 3 baskets in a row. Getting a little bit more confident here, and we'll see if the Bears can maintain the lead, keep the pressure on them, as now Desert Hills comes up in a full court press. They'll lob full court to Garrick Marble. He'll get it. And back to Cash Avery as the Bears set up the offense. Throw it over to Sorensen on the wing. Now he'll dribble handoff to Bridger Barfus, who comes around and hands it back. Nope, he won't hand it back to Jace. Now he'll throw it to him. Jace now gets into the high post, kicks it over to Sorensen on the block. Goes middle, back to Barfus. He tries to hand back to Jace. It's taken away. Here's a steal. Back the other way comes Desert Hills. They'll hand back to Ben Chase, who's made a couple buckets here in the quarter. Now here's a drive by Holman. Left-hand dribble is up and in, and Sorensen couldn't get around in front of him, and he'll foul him. A chance for an and one. Nice move again from Holman. Kyver Jensen's going to check back in. Mason Sorensen will come out. Chance for a three-point play, and the free throw's up and good. Cuts the lead to 13 now, as the Bears were up by as many as 20. Kyver brings it front court. Bears need to get on another run here, get the momentum back. Marble faces up, kicks it over to Cash Avery. He's been hot tonight. He'll knock another one down. Cash Avery for 3. Bears back up by 16. That was a big bucket. Now under 5 minutes to go. Holbrook drives baseline. That's cut off. They'll swing it back around the perimeter. Now it's Eli Allred, guarded by Avery. He'll get a screen. Allred now has Marble on him. He'll pull up from 16 feet. That's hard off the back iron. Tapped over by Jensen and grabbed by Marble. He'll outlet to Barfus, who will then hand back to Kyver Jensen. Barfus sets a screen. Kyver gets into the paint. Hands back to Bridger. Goes up for the shot. It's blocked on the backside. Bridger wanted a foul. Now Desert Hills is off and rolling. They'll get it down the right wing. Bears able to recover on the defensive end. Holbrook will try and drive. Can't get into the paint. Here's a 3 by Holman on the right wing, and that's short off the rim. Kyver has it out in the semi-fast break, and he'll reset the offense.
Smart play just to pull it out and run as much of the clock off as they can.
4 minutes to go in the game. Bears by 16. There's a cut by Bridger. Barfus gets baseline. Now he goes under the basket, kicks it out to Jace. He'll set his feet for 3. That's long. Backside rebound, Ben Chase for Desert Hills. There's Eli Allred left wing. Kyver wants him to go left. He gets into about 6 feet, floats it up and in. Nice move from Eli Allred. And Desert Hills will call a timeout again. They want to get their defense set here. We'll take a short break. You're listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
257-3016.
Do you know who to call when you need your electrical system serviced? Gem Electric in Tremonton can get you taken care of. That's John Miller at Gem Electric. Call Gem Electric today at 257-7113. You'll find their service and expertise is shocking.
So you're looking for new insurance for your car or your home. Where do you start? Ask someone you can trust, like your local Utah Bear River Mutual independent agent. Call us today at 695-2300.
Bear River Mutual.
3:29 to go in the game. Bears holding on to a 12-point lead as Desert Hills has played excellent here in the fourth quarter on the offensive side of the ball. And they picked up their defensive intensity a little bit, and as a result, they've shaved 12 points off this lead in 3.5 minutes. Or 4.5 minutes. I can't do math.
Yeah, I can't either. It's okay. Yeah, that's 4.5 minutes. Yeah.
I think almost as much as you want to see the Bears work the clock and be patient, seems like we haven't had enough urgency. I almost would like to see them get a couple fast break opportunities, maybe get that sense of urgency back up a little bit. Kyver brings it to the front court. He'll look to drive. Now he'll pull it back. 18 on the shot clock. Jace Roberts has it up top now. Owen Olsen comes to take it from him. Left-hand dribble on the left wing. He'll hand up to Bridger Barfus. He'll fake. Now Kyver has it, drives baseline, pulls up from 10 feet. That goes hard off the glass, and Eli Allred on the backside for the rebound. Under 3 minutes to go now. Bears by 12. Here's a 3. Holman again. This one's short off the rim. Battle for the rebounds taken by Garrick, who throws it off of Allred, but it bounces into play, and Bridger Barfus will handle. He'll get it to Owen Olsen, right wing. The Bears will reset. Into the high post to Garrick. He'll turn and face up. Throw it over to Olsen on the wing. He'll drive into the paint, kick it over to Garrick. He'll go up strong. He's fouled. No call. Unbelievable how he didn't get that call.
Yeah, I mean, he came down with his arms on him and bumped him with the body, too.
Rebound, Desert Hills. Ben Chase now with the dribble. He's up top. Marble's on him. Chase now gets all the way to the basket, lays it up short off the rim, and Bridger Barfus is there for the rebound.
Bears lucked out on that one. I mean, he's been having
layup,
that go for him all night. I mean, every time he's gotten downhill, he's scored almost every time. So Bears get out of that possession pretty lucky.
Bears by 14, 60-46. Kyver now breaks the pressure, gets into the front court. Now he hands under Garrett, goes up strong this time and missed the layup.
Hesitated.
Was expecting some contact, didn't get it. Desert Hills the other way. We're under 2 minutes now. Win it on this side of the floor. Good defense. They won't be able to put 14 points on us. We just keep the defense up. Here's Curtis underneath. He backs down on Kyver and floats it up over him.
Cuts it to 12 there.
60-48. Pressure's on again. They break it. Bridger Barfus drives all the way under the basket, flips it up with the right hand and scores. He thought about bringing it out and says, you know what, I'll put 2 more on the board. Back up 14 for the Bears, 62-48. 1:20 to go now.
Give him all the space in the world.
Oh, back cut by Ben Chase, done beautifully, and it gets a backside layup. Desert Hills will call a timeout again as they've cut the lead to 12, but they're running out of time. There's 1:13 to go. The Bears will have the ball under their own basket. We'll take another short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Holiday sale continues through December 2nd. Lazy One pajamas are 25% off. Camp Chef and Traeger grills on sale, plus grab all the accessories. All toys 15% off. This and more at IFA in Tremonton. See stores for details online at ifacountrystores.com.
Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City offers schools, church groups, and nonprofits an exclusive 5 cent per copy for color copies. They have the fastest, highest quality printers in northern Utah at the lowest cost to you, less than black and white. Yes Printing in Tremonton and Brigham City.
For over 70 years and 3 generations, Hanson Motors has held the belief that they're not just selling cars, they're building relationships. Voted the #1 auto dealer and #1 service center in the Best of Northern Utah contests. Hanson Motors, a family-driven tradition rooted in community.
If you enjoyed it...
Welcome back. We've got just over a minute to go in the game as the Bears have held off the big run from Desert Hills, as Desert Hills has put up 20 points in the quarter, but the Bears still lead by 12.
Yeah, I think on the offensive end, there were a few possessions there that really got them. They just, tried to force things and didn't end up working out for them. So
full court pressure applied from Desert Hills. They'll throw over to Olson. Now he'll throw it into Gehrig. Hands off to Kyver. Kyver will charge up the right side of the floor. Now he's trapped. He throws it cross court to Marble, who jumps up and gets it. Now over to Jace. 1 minute to go. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jace left-hand dribble, and he loses control of the dribble, and it goes out of bounds.
And that right there is the purpose of that full court trap. I mean,
just speed you up a little.
Yeah, they just want to speed you up to the point where you can't think straight, and right there kind of did it.
Here's a drive to the basket down the right baseline. That's cut off. They'll kick it back to Ben Chase. He fakes a 3. They need 3s. He'll drive baseline, step back. Great defense from the Bears. They'll throw it cross court to Allred. He cranks up a 3. That's short off the rim, and on the rebound, there's Holman trying to reach over Kyver, and he'll get the foul. Only the first team foul. The second one now on Desert Hills, and there's 1 foul called in the quarter on the Bears.
So if you're watching this, you're kind of thinking the Bears have had a lackadaisical fourth quarter. Really, it was only the first 2 minutes. Other than that, they've held them off just fine.
Bears finally do get it inbound. Bridger Barfus brings it down the right side. Now over to Jace. 30 seconds to go in the game as the Bears are going to pick up the win. Eli Allred fouls Kyver, but they'd have to foul 3 more times. I don't believe there's a 2 in the last minute call in this league. You got to foul 2 more times.
Not anymore.
So this baby's all but over. Roberts will inbound. He'll get it into Bridger Barfus. He'll dribble around up top. Allred all over him. They'll foul him again. That might be his 5th as he looks to the bench. And it is. The scoreboard puts the hand up, says that's 5. Hunter Clark will check in for Eli Allred, the high-scoring guard, who was held in check for most of this game. I believe he probably got into double digits, but not by a lot, I wouldn't imagine. Kyver now has it on the inbound, and he'll play keep away.
If you're Desert Hills and you're still fouling here, that's probably kind of foolish. It is over, and keep the aggression up for sure, but
Bears will just swing it around the perimeter. They'll let this clock expire. Great win here in the second game of this North versus South battle, and the Bears have won their first 2. They'll have a chance to go 3-0 tomorrow as they match up against Pineview.
Pineview, who we're going to see right now take on Skyview. So
we'll take a short break. We'll come back to wrap this one up. We'll get some thoughts from Dax on the big win from the Bears. And we'll see if Coach Shaw can get up here to join us for some remarks. And we'll be back on the Gem Electric postgame show.
Chances are it was produced by Post Consumer Brand Cereals right here in Tremonton. Post is involved in every aspect of the community. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites because they are true to their roots.
Your pipes are out of sight, out of mind, and could be out of date. We can fix it today.
Mike Nor Plumbing can change out your old pipes for new state-of-the-art pipes to keep your family healthy and safe. 257-0646. Online at MikeNorPlumbing.com.
In a world of ordinary flooring options, there's only one that's truly indestructible. Castelite, the ultimate destination for strength, durability, and timeless beauty. With tile, brick, and paver displays, witness their indestructible products online at Castelite.com.
IFA and Tremonton's holiday sale runs through December 2nd, which includes a 2-day Black Friday sale November 24th and 25th. All clothing and accessories and all toys 20% off. Insulated footwear 25% off. See store for details. IFA and Tremonton. Online at IFACountryStores.com.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
During the holidays, many times we forget to say thanks. At Bob's Body Shop, they truly are thankful for the customers who have kept them going for over 25 years. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
With the holidays upon us, you have many choices when it comes to shopping for your family's feast. You should shop with a locally owned store like Kent's Market in Tremonton, your local hometown grocer. More information at kentsgrocery.com.
Cooler weather.
Welcome back, Bears fans, to the Gem Electric postgame show. If you need electrical wiring for a new construction or remodel, call John Miller at Gem Electric, 257-7113. Rest easy with Gem Electric. John Miller is a licensed and insured professionally trained electrician. Again, call 257-7113. Big win tonight for the Bears as they go to 2-0 in their little north-south battle tournament. We'll see if they can wrap it off with 3-0 tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning against Pineview. So if you'd like to join us on the broadcast, on the radio, or through our live stream, which we are hoping we'll be back in the box tomorrow, so we'll have good internet reception to be able to provide that live stream. But we're going to get right to our coach's interview as Coach Shaw is here to join us to talk about the game. We'll get him a mic. Coach, thanks for joining us. Good win tonight against a team that had some offensive players. It was very apparent out there. They had some guys that could get to the basket. They had some guys that could knock down threes. Thought your perimeter defense was pretty good tonight.
Yeah, it was excellent. I mean, they got guys that can flat out shoot the basketball, and I was worried because our perimeter defense has kind of been what I'd say has been our weak point on the defensive end of this side. And one thing we stressed was got to have high hands. Your hands got to be up all the time, and we disrupted their shooters. We got our fingers on a couple three-pointers there, and yeah, when you take a team like that and you take the perimeter away, you know, with the size we had, it definitely gives us an advantage because that's a really good offensive team. And I don't know what that score ended up being, 50?
62-50, yeah.
50? I dare say that they're not going to score a lot of games, a lot of games where they go 50 or less. Man, I'm really, really proud of our defense out there.
Coach, what was the difference when you guys came out in the second half? Kind of a little back and forth in the first half. You guys go on a little run to get the lead right at half, but you guys came out in that third quarter and absolutely put it on.
Well, we saw some things in the second quarter, which we've talked about with this group before, and it's almost like we realized today, like, hey, we're big, you know, like we're big. And I think some of our guards felt like, you know what, like I'm getting a lot of wide open threes. And a lot of it was, man, Mason and Ritter came in there the second quarter and gave us huge stretch. And then I think Garrett kind of saw like, hey, like we got an advantage here. And so we came out second half and we said, hey, like we think we can get a good look on every single possession if we get the ball to the big guy. If a big guy touches the ball, we will get a clean look. And we did. I think we scored like 23, 24 in that third quarter. And I think we held them to one bucket and a bunch of free throws. And yeah, you know, the kids, we made some adjustments there, and the kids, they did what we needed to do. Really proud of them.
Coach, I think this team is kind of unique in the fact that you have about 8 guys on this team that at any time can put the ball in the basket. It seems like someone new each game gives you a little momentum boost. You mentioned there in the second quarter when Ritter, Mason Sorensen, and Cash Avery were in the game. Really gave you guys a nice lift. Cash Avery made some big shots in this game. What does it say to your guys' team that you have options like that and you can actually bring guys out of the game and say, hey, sit back for a minute and let's look at what's going on instead of having to worry about, oh, this kid's got to play the whole game?
Yeah, no, it's good, and it gives us, like, I mean, right there in the third quarter, I kind of let that group stay on the court a little longer than I usually would, but they, you know, they were rolling. But yeah, you know, I think it gives all of our guys a lot of, honestly, confidence to almost know, like, hey, if the shot's not falling for me tonight, I can make the extra pass because it's falling for somebody. And one thing I loved about tonight, we didn't have anyone trying to force anything. Everyone played within themselves. Everyone did the stuff that they're good at, and they, yeah, I mean, the guys played really, really well. I mean, this win goes to them. I mean, the kids, they came out, they got it done. I feel like all I did on the sideline was cheer a little bit, honestly. It was a great win for them.
Well, congratulations, Coach. We'll hope that we can wrap it up with a little 3-0 trip to this North-South tournament. What are you expecting tomorrow from a Pineview team that's out here getting ready to play?
Pineview's a little similar where they got excellent guards. They got a couple players that can just flat out play. And if we're not ready to defend that three-point line again, we're going to be in trouble. Now, Pineview a little different where they got some size. They got a couple football
some big guys
bodies out
there.
They got some length. And so I think that we could play a similar style tomorrow to what we played today, but I think that their big guys are gonna give us a little bit of a fight in there. But yeah, I'm excited where we're at. That was fun. It's been a really good weekend for us.
Yeah, you guys are off to a great start. Keep it rolling. We'll see you tomorrow. Good luck, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Dax, that's going to wrap it up for us for the broadcast. We'll see what goes down tomorrow. You might be joining me again. We'll see. But we're undefeated so far as a pair.
I mean, that's not a bad thing at all. So, you know what? If it works out that I'm on tomorrow and we win again, I'll take it. And if we lose, it's Josh's fault. So.
Yeah, the only game that me and Josh missed the first 2 games as well. So actually, we're all undefeated.
Okay,
I mean, let's just run the table the rest of the way.
Yeah.
We appreciate those of you who joined us tonight on the broadcast and appreciate you sticking around for the Gem Electric postgame show. Folks, we've got a very good basketball team. Oh, Dax is reminding me we haven't given out the player of the game. So let's do that really quick. Dax, who do you have for the McDonald's player of the game?
Yeah, I just didn't want to leave him hanging. I mean, I kind of made up my mind. I kind of made up my mind in the third quarter, and he deserves it. I'm going to give it to Garrick Marble today. I mean, right before the game, I was joking with him. I said, hey, you go out there and you get 20 assists because he hasn't been able to put the ball in the basket. And he comes out, puts the ball in the basket, gives us some assists, led the Bears. I think he led the Bears in rebounds, had a couple blocks, and played, honestly, he was playing defense on guards up top, and that's tough for a big guy to do. So Garrick finally taking the lid off the basket, stepping up and being the team leader that we know he is. And even in those games where he wasn't scoring the ball, he was still a leader in other ways. And so I'm super impressed with him tonight. Happy for him. So congrats, Garrick Marble. You are the McDonald's player of the game.
Yeah, absolutely deserved it. The first quarter he was distributing the ball, and he really rebounded all game.
Yeah.
But then he came out second in the third quarter, scored it when he had to, made the, like you'd mentioned, a couple big blocks. So Garrick Marble, he'll get the player of the game. And we'll be back tomorrow around 10:30, 10:15, depending on, we might be the first game, I'm assuming, at 10:30. So it should be on-time start. for tomorrow's game. Again, we got a fantastic basketball team this year at Bear River High School. If you haven't had a chance to come watch them, Skyview tomorrow at 10:30, or you can join us on the radio at 104.9 The Ranch, or on the live stream as well. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time. You've been listening to Bear River Bears basketball on 104.9 The Ranch.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Cast-A-Lite, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, Spike Power Sports, and Cache Valley Daily. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.com.